Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about how to bring fall into your house anytime, not just Halloween. We've got all the way until Thanksgiving to be using all these wonderful resources to make our houses pretty. This one is a gourd, so it's got a pretty tough skin. And what I'm going to do, I did draw with my dry erase pen, or nice swirl around it, and then with my drywall saw, especially because it's very tough skin to get through. So once you get in, I just sawed it like that, and then I did a second round, kind of shaving off a little bit more to make that gap a little bigger. And then what I'm gonna do as I'm adding flowers to it, I just wedge my little pumpkin scoop in there to keep it open enough. And then when I take the pumpkin scoop out, it'll fall back together. Gravity will help pinch it back together, and that'll hold the flowers in a little more snugly. These work really well. This, in case you're wondering, is called a safflower. We're growing a lot of these this year on the farm, and I just love using them as greenery in our other flower arrangements, but then it has the cutest little orange flowers. So, and they're very sturdy, so this is perfect because this is not a vase filled with water, and I kind of like how they look as they start to dry out. So we're gonna snap these off and make them a little bit shorter. Make sure our extra greens are off. We don't need those inside the pumpkin. And then we're just gonna just poke it right in there. That one's gonna be too long. Stick that in. And just like in flower arranging, you really want to remove any excess greens that are going to be inside your vase, or in this case, inside your pumpkin. It just keeps it from getting funky. And we'll do that. And maybe since it's the top, we'll do another kind of fatty in there. And there you have it. I think this one is just so fun. You could do this also with straw flowers. You know, a flower that's already really good as a dried flower. Status would work great. There's a lot of options for this. And if it's just for a quick party, you could do it with zinnias or dahlias or a more fresh flower. But this way I know it's gonna last more days. So there's our little safflower swirl. And after that, we'll do a more formal arrangement in a larger pot.